First though, Kylie Minogue may have announced her split with Oliver Martinez at the weekend. Very sad. But it's back to work as usual tonight for the showgirl. She's very professional and she's in town to launch a costume exhibition at the Victoria and Albert Museum, which is in London. And it charts her rise from soap star in Neighbours to style icon. Well, presenter Emma Griffiths is here. She's right there, right now, getting a sneak preview of what's on display. Hi Emma, it looks really interesting, it's good.
It's absolutely fantastic. From the minute you walk in, you kind of enter Kylie world. It's really captivating. It's at the Victoria and Albert Museum. It's here until June the 10th, so as soon as you can get down here, you should. From the minute you walk through the door, you're kind of taken back in time, to quote one of her songs, because one of the first things you see is this outfit. Now, if you cast your mind back 20 years, if you're old enough, then you'll know this is the first thing that we saw her wear in the very first video for I Should Be So Lucky, when she took us into her bosom and made us all love her. Now, as you carry on down the hall, everything kind of rolls out chronologically. You've got outfits here from one-off performances and also from most of her videos. This one, of course, is from Spinning Around. We see the hot pants and the lovely bottom, as usual. And then if we move on to here, this is a very famous dress. In 2003, Kylie performed at the Brit Awards with Justin Timberlake. This dress was originally full length, but Kylie decided to make it a little bit sexier. She'd chop it off. But probably the most sexy thing about the outfit was that Justin copped a feel of her bottom whilst on stage. Wouldn't mind him doing that to me. Anyway, moving on. This is the now very famous outfit from Can't Get You Out of My Head. It's probably the most revealing of Kylie's outfits that we'd seen up until that point, and it's also the video that made her a bit of a star in America. Now, this isn't just about outfits. This is highlights of the past 20 years of Kylie's career. So you've got some of her favourite pictures, you've got album covers, you've got singles covers, you've got a video wall playing every single one of her videos back to back. And then this is all of her gold and platinum discs, her awards, and these very famous gold hot pants. These are kind of what imprinted Kylie's bottom on the minds of the British nation. One of the nicest things about it, though, is they're from a second-hand shop and they cost just 50 pence. Can you imagine how much those hot pants cost now? I reckon if you put 3 zeros on the end of that, you'd probably have the right amount on eBay. But these are very iconic indeed. This was the first ever time Kylie appeared on our screens as the lovable mechanic Charlene in Neighbours. These are the dungarees, just as she was kind of getting her romance going with Scott Robinson, and then her and Jason obviously did Especially For You. Oh, that was the day. Through here, these are some of her show outfits. This one, the very famous blue outfit from her showgirl tour a couple of years ago, the amazing headdress. And then it kind of brings us full circle to these three, which were from her tour that finished at the end of last year, the Homecoming tour. And very quickly, this is my favourite bit. This is backstage with Kylie Minogue. They picked up her dressing room from backstage at Wembley and literally dropped it into the Victoria and Albert Museum. That's her towel, those are her suitcases, that's the rug she sits on, her clothes. This brings you so much closer to Kylie Minogue. You have to come down here. It's on till June and it's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you, Emma. That was a romp through. That was really interesting. It looks fascinating. And I think it's going to be going from London, it's going to Manchester as well, and it's going up to Scotland too, so look out for that. Well, she's got the style, but poor old Kylie.